I'm sorry if you can hear noise in the background. Currently, that was actually perfect timing. Currently doing the laundry, they're in the dryer and in the wash. And cats are playing. So ignore that. I'm really sorry, but this is the time that I have to film, and so I'm gonna film. So today I'm going to be using what's in my travel bag. Basically, I did a video of what's in my makeup bag, but now everything that I want to use is in this big old case. So that is no longer my everyday makeup bag. I also meant to wash my brushes last night, but clearly I didn't. I'm gonna have to use Cinema Secrets on them today, which I know isn't the best for them, but it is what it is. And I do have some new brushes to use. Like this is not what I expected this blush brush to look like. It's like literally narrow. Well, I think it's supposed to be like a bronzer brush. I'm gonna use it for blush. Anyways, so let's just get into me using what's in my travel bag. I actually haven't filmed yet, but you would have already seen what's in here. So this is just to get ready with me using those products. First step, I'm gonna go in with my MAC mattifying primer that I've been using every day I do my makeup, and I just put it mainly on my forehead and my nose, and then I just take whatever's left on my chin, because my chin isn't like a huge problem area for my oil. And I should say I am gonna have my Eodem lip balm, but that's just in a different bag, so that's probably not gonna get mentioned in that video. But the lip mask I'm planning on bringing is my Laneige berry one. This is just a mini, so I'm just gonna use this one, and I mean this one has been used. I'm gonna go in with my Chanel foundation, and I only use like a pump of this. Like I don't use a lot of this. And then I just kind of mix it in a little on the back of my hand and then apply it. And I just use my finger to blend it in. I think the undertone is really good on this, but it's a little light. But after I put on everything, it turns out fine. Okay, sorry if the angles change. The cats, man. They love to cause chaos. But I've actually just been really enjoying this lighter coverage because I feel like I just don't have a lot to cover up. I just need my skin tone evened out. And I know CoverGirl is supposed to have like a dupe for this, and I do want to try that. But obviously I'm gonna get through my Chanel one first. Or unless if I get too pale for this. Just gonna wipe all that off with a makeup wipe. And now I'm gonna go in with cream bronzer, which you already know, Rhode Pocket Bronze in Bake. I'm wondering if I want to try a different formula when I use up my Dibs one, when I get lighter, or if I just want to get a lighter shade of this one, because I do like this a lot. It's very creamy, very easy to blend. And I would say it's decently pigmented. If you guys remember, I did have another shade of this as well. I decided to get rid of that one because I'd rather just use this one. For blush, I'm using my favorite one currently, also from Rhode, their Pocket Blush. And this is in the shade Tan Line. It's just such a pretty, like muted sunburn type of pinky shade. I'll show you. And these are like pretty pigmented. Like I actually picked up a lot there. But like, look how pretty that shade is. Like if you have a similar skin tone to mine, I do have warm olive skin. I am like light medium complexion right now. But like, look how pretty that shade is. Oh my God. It's absolutely stunning. And I'm just gonna take some onto my nose as well. I love a blushed nose. Just adds to like the sunburn effect. That is like so pretty. I love it so much. For concealer, I'm going in with my Hourglass Vanish Concealer in the shade Sepia. This is such a thick concealer. You don't need a lot at all. Like I literally just do a tiny bit here, tiny bit here, tiny bit here, tiny bit here. And then I just add if I need, but most of the time I don't need it. I wish I had a clean concealer brush. Yikes. Oh wait, I totally forgot I wanted to use this one for cream blush instead. This is the BK Beauty 115 and I just got it during their sale that they're currently having for their anniversary. I'm sure it's over by the time this video goes up, but they're having up to 40% off. Most things are 20% off. So it's kind of similar to like their Black Friday sale. But yeah, I've gotten quite a few brushes lately. I don't know, I'm just like in the mood to like revamp my brush collection. And I do love BK Beauty brushes. They're very soft. They are a little pricey, but if you can afford it, I say they're worth it. Yeah, see, that's all the concealer I need, which means that tube is gonna last a lifetime. Okay, the one thing that I need excess of is powders. I do have 2 powders with me. Of course, I have my Makeup by Mario powder that I use under my eyes. I tend to make sure this is just blended in with my finger and I go in with the powder. I'm sorry if I'm looking down, but I am clearly looking at the mirror. Like, just look at how like airbrushed it looks. Such a nice powder. And my under eyes are so finicky with powder. I can't use just any powder. Like the Huda one is a little too heavy for me. The One Size one is definitely too heavy for me. I do want to try the Melt one still. And they have pretty blushes too. I just ordered a couple blushes from Revi Beauty because I've been wanting to try her blushes so bad. If you're unaware, that is Allie Glines. Allie Glines' makeup brand. She sadly closed down her bag brand, which is where this brush bag is from. I really want that stand-up brush bag from BK Beauty. That looks really pretty. But I have this one, so I'm like, you don't need to get that one. I want so many things, but it is what it is. And then my all over the face powder is my One Size in Sweet Honey. I do want to get like maybe a travel size of the Huda Beauty one just to compare to this one. See which one I like more, kind of thing. And I've been using this all summer and there's still so much product in here. I was thinking if I were to get the Huda one, I don't know if I would get peach pie or banana bread, but like look at how nice my skin looks. And I've learned even on my nose where I get the most oily, I cannot use like a packing brush like what I use for my under eyes. This is the N19 from BK Beauty and Nikki LaRose. I can't use that, otherwise it applies too much powder and it looks cakey. That's just how my skin is. Oh, I totally forgot to apply my bronzer down here like I normally do. Oh well, it is what it is. So I actually do have a separate bronzer, blush, and highlight that I'm bringing because something may or may not be done. I'm so excited about it. I do need to show that in an upcoming video. But for my bronzer, I am using my YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze in the shade number 4. And I have a new favorite bronzer brush. This is from BK Beauty. Again, I'm just loving BK Beauty brushes. This is the 103. So I don't think it's like the dense bronzer, it's just the bronzer. So I just picked this up. But yeah, so that means my bronzer is completely done. Isn't that exciting? I did repress it. Again, I'm gonna probably do like some kind of project pan video. I don't know. I haven't really been doing much project panning lately. But yeah, that bronzer is just done. Like, look how nicely that applies my bronzer. Like, I like the fluffiness of it, but I also like the shape of it. It's a little tapered, but again, it's so fluffy that it just blends it in so easily. So now I just need to work on the blushes in the Hourglass palette. Yeah, and the finishing powder and the highlighter, which are gonna take forever to use up, but it is what it is, because I never reach for the finishing powder, and the highlighter currently is just a little light for my liking. I have been using the blushes though, especially Iridescent Rose. I do have it right next to me. But yeah, I have been using Iridescent Rose a lot just because I've been using tan line so much, and I'm like, I just need like a nice pinky blush. Hold on, actually no. Lately I've been going in with my highlighter before I apply blush, so let's do that. See, this is where that stand-up brush pouch would come in handy. I can just look and grab instead of sifting through everything. But this is MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Oh Darling. I'm kind of afraid that they're gonna reformulate these because they've reformulated the bronzers and the blushes at this point. And obviously they're reformulating their lipsticks. They've already reformulated their matte lipsticks, their satin lipsticks, and now they're luster glass, which I did buy alone time before they reformulated because I saw they made it a lot more peachy, which I do like a peach lip. Don't get me wrong, I love peach on me, but the reason why I wanted it was because of the cool toneness of it for the winter. So I bought it because I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be able to get this exact shade anymore. Anyways, the powder blush I am bringing with me is RMS Beauty Crystal Slipper. So this is, I think I would have mentioned it, but this is a makeup bag for this weekend. I am going a couple hours away. I probably won't even do my makeup tomorrow because I think we might be going to the beach. And then I do have a trip coming up very soon to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I do live in Metro Detroit area. Yeah, so that'll be fun, but this is the makeup I'm also bringing on that trip. And this just adds like a tiny bit of color, like it kind of evens it out a little bit and adds a little bit of a glow. Like I love these blushes so much. This is like a baked gelée type of formula, which is so nice. I find baked blushes are my favorite because they have like that little bit of a glow and they're more of a buildable formula. The only thing about these is I don't like them on my nose, but I love blush on my nose. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. And I really just take my powder brush I used before and just go over everything just to make sure everything's blended in. The setting spray I'm bringing is my favorite setting spray of all time. It is my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm. I wish this was a little smaller of a component, but it is what it is. Because I've been using the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte, like their older formula, and I just don't like it. It's just, I don't know. Oh, it just looks so good. When I reach my setting spray goal, I will be buying a full size of this, and I think I want to buy a travel size of the Tarte Life Lock. That's actually my friend's favorite. That's Sam's favorite. So I want to try that one. Brows, I have my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Powder, and I guess I'll just do it on camera. I never do my brows on camera, but I guess I will this time. And I just take this angled brush. This is from Blinged Brushes. This is the E57. These are just so pretty with the gems. And then for my brow gel, I don't love this one. This is the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Glue. This is just the clear one, but I mean, I have it. I'm just gonna use it up. Yeah, with this, I can still like move around my eyebrows, and I don't love that. Like when I want them in place, I want them in place. Yeah, I got a little too much glue on that one. For eyeshadow, I decided to keep it really simple, and I am just using these two. So actually, that's a lie. I have my eye primer, which is the MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Extend Eye Base. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer I've found. I tried the Milani one. My eyeshadow still creases with that one. I like the Paint Pot as well if you want something that like clears out your entire eyelid. This is just a clear transparent one. So I'm just gonna take some onto my eyelid. I'm sorry if I've been so far away this entire time, but this is like a really tacky eye base, which is what you want. That just means your eyeshadow is gonna stay. And I'm gonna go in with the MAC Multi Sculpt Matte in the shade Hodgepodge. I love this so much. It's the perfect like everyday brown for me right now. I think I do also want Cool Spice, but I want to see how this truly wears over this eye primer. So I kind of just apply this all over, and then I'm gonna blend it out with this brush that I actually brought out of my archives. This is from Bling Brushes. It's the E15. Like, do you see how easy that blends out? And hopefully with this eye primer it lasts all day, because when I used it before it did not. But I can't remember if my eyes were watering that day either. Ignore the patch that's right here. I do have like a divot in my eyelid where product likes to collect. And if you know me, you know I have to have my sparkles. So I am bringing my Danessa Color Fix sticks in Lunar Veil. This is just what I've been using as like a single shimmer. And I've been loving this. It stays on all day. It does get a little flaky, so it's not like my favorite formula. But like, look how pretty that is. And then I just take the same brush I used before and blend out those edges. For eyeliner today, I'm gonna use Whiskey from Urban Decay. I do love this eyeliner so much. Like, look how pretty this eyeliner is. It just brings out the brown in my eyes so nicely. I'm gonna do my mascara, which, where is it? It is this one. It's the Heroin Make Long Up Mascara. It's from Kiss Me, I think it is. I can't remember. But I also do have a new eyelash curler. It's from BK Beauty. And it's really nice because my other eyelash curlers, even when I use like shimmer and stuff, it really gets onto this part, but this one, not as much, which is really nice. And it comes with a few replacement pads, so that's also really nice. But I'm gonna go curl my lashes, put on my mascara, and then I will come back for my lips. I have my mascara on, look at this. Literally my favorite mascara. And it's really waterproof, but the cleansing balm I use takes it off really well. So for my lips, I don't know. So I have a couple lip options, but I think I'm gonna go in with Cocoa from Lunar Beauty. Look, I need to use this up, okay? Keeps breaking off on me. Like, I am getting down there with this lip liner. I mean, there's like a hole in the middle. I'm kind of feeling a lipstick. I kind of don't want to use the lipstick in here, which is crazy because it's Yash. But I recently lip swatched this liquid lipstick from Black Moon Cosmetics. It's in the shade Dusk. It is stunning. It is stunning. This is such a pretty nude shade. It's so pretty. Okay, now I need to let it dry. I do have two others of this. I have Gloom, which my packaging's kind of broken on it, and I'm sure if I reached out to them, I could have gotten a new one, but it's fine. And then I got Sleepwalker, which is the black. This is just so pretty. Love. I don't think I'm gonna, well, now that I'm wearing this, I have to bring it, right? That is so pretty. Oh my god. Am I bringing liquid lipsticks back? You tell me. There is my get ready with me. I do need to go clean these brushes now. Thank you very much. But yeah, this is the finished look. What you think? What do you think of these lips? They look a lot darker on camera. I mean, they're still not like the lightest lip. I think it's so pretty. I love. Let me know what your go-to travel makeup is down in the comments. I would love to know. And I hope you have a great day and great night, whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.